My name is Geraghty. I'm the Chief Exec of the Ukaa. Well, it's been very, very interesting. I enjoy the intellectual reach that this role has and taking me into all parts of the industry and many of which I hadn't been to before. I was working as an architect, so you think the building is everything, but what I've learned is that there's an awful lot that goes on in and around the building, although it is an important piece. So it's been a really interesting journey. There's a lot of work to do. I mean, we want to take the Ukaa to the next level, and to do that, we need to build some more infrastructure, we need to grow the outputs, we need to really do a lot more research and data gathering about our industry, and we need to distribute it more effectively than we are right now. The best practice guide, yes indeed. This is one of our really key investments. It's taken a little while to come through, and as much as been around to some members, but it's not, the website was launched last week and now it's available on the Ukaa website. The best practice guide is an important foundation. It's really a stepping stone to a code of professional practice for our industry. From best practice we can move up to focused and sponsored research around particular issues where we may look at teams to collaborate. From that we can look to increase our influence in the industry, talking about what we do, but more importantly within the policy arena and other spaces where we need to have a strong voice. We need to show that we have a leadership position and we have the data and the knowledge to back it up. Let's not forget we are a niche industry and we have niche issues, but there's a huge amount of capital coming in to build terrain. So in order to get the two to balance, we in our membership organization need to make sure that we know exactly what we're doing and are current and up to date with everything, and also helping those investors, helping those developers to do good schemes, and then ultimately the operators to run them well. But most importantly, it's all worth it if the customer has a good experience. If we do all this work and they have a lousy experience, then we've kind of got it wrong. Well, knowledge sharing, data sharing is hugely important. I mean, we've just had a keynote speech, or one of our keynote speeches on the big challenge talked about making the change or making the future irresistible. How do you do that? Well, one of the ways you do that is to collaborate. There's an awful lot of collaboration going on, and it's terrific to see that. What I think is quite interesting is to see where new data and benchmarks are coming from. You know, home views, as for instance, working with Cortland and Realize on the build to rent map and the open and operating are making their benchmarks available to the entire industry. That's the only benchmark we have at the moment, and it's interesting that investors are picking that up. I think that what we need is a lot more collaboration. I think we could speed that up, and we do need to speed it up if we're going to be relevant and if we're going to get to the level of clarity about what we can do as an industry and where we can make gains and efficiencies and generally prosper. We have to collaborate more, we have to share our data. It's in all of our interests that we all do well, but that's the way to do it. Well, the conference is a huge undertaking. I think it's going well, but it's difficult when you're not part of the audience and you're part of the delivery team. It's my first conference that I've been involved in delivering. I thought delivering buildings was complicated, but delivering conferences take it to a different level. Thankfully not as long, you know. But no, I think it's going well. Reports back are that people are enjoying it. There's a great diversity of speakers both in the morning and in the afternoon. There'll be something for everyone. And we've made a point at this conference to really sort of over-provide on choice, because we want people to be left with a feeling of, I didn't get to see everything. So in order to balance that, everything is going to be recorded and will be available on our website. So the conference will live on, but it will live on on our website. So all these sessions are available there. The best practice guide, in terms of its availability, it's available now on the website. Now, there aren't immediate plans to publish it as a document. It was always designed as a Wikipedia type thing where we would just build and add contributions as we go. So there may at some point be a document that is produced with some or all of the information, but it's there now, it's live, and we have over 80 submissions at the moment. I have about 10 in the bank that still need to get up on the website, but we're looking to grow that as a major part of our sort of strategy for getting to the next level from here on in.